there, and welcome to our Tales from the Yawning Portal campaign. My name's Owen, and I'm the Dungeon Master of this chaos-filled adventure.
Hi, I'm Bree, and I'm playing Sylver, who is a Changeling rogue.
Hi, I'm Darren, and I play Lars, Oliver Stanford Smith, the Aasimar fighter.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Dysis, a fire Genasi Warlock.
G'day, I'm Archie. I'm playing Bandito Grace, a Beasthide Cleric.
This episode may contain adult language or content, which might not necessarily be appropriate for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody. Hello there. Welcome back to the Lost Archives. We are back playing our Tales from the Yawning Portal Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Thank you so much for joining us. It is lovely to see your gorgeous faces. We are ready and raring to go. We've got an excellent, exciting session planned for you tonight. We left on a bit of a cliffhanger last week, so I don't want to keep us too long with announcements outside of the game. Super quickly, we have an apology for tonight from Archie. Unfortunately, he's got a family event on. He's unable to make it. Little bitch. So I will take over control of Bandito, his character, for this session. We'll have him jump back in with what's left of his character once I'm finished with them. Other fun announcement behind the scenes, our Cosmic RPG has been powering along. We've got a new player joining us, so there's a new character art that you can go check out. So the Cosmic RPG is on our Monday night session. It is excellent. Very, very much enjoying this new TTRPG. It is very, very good. So make sure you go check that out if you haven't already. And Pokemon Legends, we've got new episodes coming out every second day, and I recorded today the final episode of the main campaign. Perfectly timed for the DLC to come out. I've got to do a few more side quests, which I'll also record, but perfectly timed for the DLC to come out next week, I think. So that's really good. So all according to plan. Definitely not just complete fortuitous timing. I planned this perfectly. Yeah. Any other fun news to share before we jump into the session, guys? Or are you all ready to rock and roll? No?
Good to go.
I think so.
Let's do our recap and let's jump back into the session. Hidden in the city of Palin is a special tavern only for the bravest adventurers. A tavern that contains a portal to access unique dungeons filled with dangerous foes, rare treasures, and wondrous magic. Drawn by the allure of these promises are Sylver, Dysis, Bandito, and Lars, recruited to seek an amulet of true resurrection within the higher level dungeons of the Yawning Portal. The team have been facing off against many dangers in the first of these demi-plane dungeons, taking on goblins, kobolds, and blights as they guide a white dragon hatchling, Calcrix, through a ruined citadel. After clearing out an alchemist's laboratory hidden deep within the ruins, the team discovered concerning concoctions designed to blur the line between flesh and bark, the experiments of a druid seeking mastery over the blights. After Sylver drank one of these potions, she found a force guiding her through the twisting catacombs, leading to an enormous clearing, a blood-red and white tree rising like a grasping claw from the broken ground. Identifying the tree as the source of the blights, the team leapt into action, facing off against Belak the druid, the bark-skinned forms of two other adventurers, along with a small army of blights. The battle has been fierce, the team dealing and taking heavy damage, Sylver finding herself falling through the battle. Held in between life and death, her friends still fighting for their lives, Sylver made a deal with an entity appearing as an astral elf, calling itself Varus. We jump back in the midst of combat, Lars using his healing magic to bring Sylver back, the forms of Belak and one of the bark-skinned adventurers still standing. And that is where we left off last session. I'm going to bring us straight back over to the map. We are in the midst of our initiative order, currently, to paint the picture once again for you. The Golthias tree, this enormous white-barked, pulsing with blood-red veins, this enormous tree rising in the center of the chamber, has now been utterly destroyed, burned and broken. It now lies shattered upon the chamber floor of this vast chasm. Around it are strewn the bodies of many blights that have been torn apart and broken. One of the adventurers, who has a similar bark-skinned-like armor appearance that Sylver had acquired after partaking of that potion, has fallen in battle, leaving only Belak the Outcast, this older male druid, and Sharwin, one of the other adventurers who you've been sent to try and locate, who who has also succumbed to whatever effect, whatever curse is transforming her, blurring the lines between flesh and wood. So we ended with Lars using your, I believe, was it a potion or lay on hands? I'm trying to remember what you used.
Lay on
That
hands.
wasn't
Lay on
was it
hands.
lay on hands, yeah.
So I'll let my necrotic shroud on my celestial revelation fly, transformed and did a healing hand. Sorry, on
Healing hands.
Sylver.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to say, yeah, paladin. Paladin is the.
And I think you did the saving rolls for shroud last session. Yeah.
Yes, and one of them failed.
Hmm.
So, Sharwin failed. We're going to jump straight up to the next initiative in order, which takes us to Dysis. It is your turn next to start off the round.
How are they looking comparatively?
Yeah, as you look over Belak and Sharwin, both of them have taken a few heavy hits. I believe you have struck Belak with your magic at least once. Bandito's done a bit of damage to Belak. And you can see Lars has carved a section of Sharwin's, this bark armor growing from her skin. She's carved a section of it off. They're both looking pretty hurt.
Which one failed the save? Just her frightened?
Sharwin
Oh,
failed
okay.
her
What
save.
What does the save do?
She has the fear effect, I believe. Correct? She's now frightened of
Yeah,
you, so she has
frightened.
disadvantage on attack rolls while you're in sight.
Okay, so I will then.
I think she can't willingly move closer to you as well, Lars.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other effects. I think it's just that.
Belak is definitely the one to go for then. I guess
You
Eldritch
watch
Blast.
as Dysis, standing over the body of Sir Bradford, the other adventurer who'd been transformed to this blight-like form, lies dead and decimated at his feet. Dysis sort of stands there for a second. You watch as Dysis quickly pulls open a book, flicks through some spells, thinking through what he's going to do.
No, not that one. Come on, we got this. Yep, there we go.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. 25 for your Eldritch Blast.
Nat 20.
That is definitely going to hit. Especially in that 20.
So 14? Is that how it's done?
Yeah. So the way it works is that we take the because we're doing the better criticals. So you rolled a 1 on the D10.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you automatically get the 10.
Yep.
So it'll be a total of 11.
11.
Which is way better than the 5 that it would have been if you'd done that. This is
definitely an upgrade.
And that was aimed at Belak, I believe.
Belak, yep.
You watch as you summon the energy in your hands, Dysis. What does this look like? When you shoot your Eldritch Blast, is this like a special version? What do we see?
I want to say that they all kind of look like an orb, where there's sort of like a distant glow on like the opposite side from where it's traveling. So it looks like a sun setting every orb.
Yeah, nice. As the orb flies forward, striking into Belak's back, he's currently wedged between Bandito and Sylver. Sylver slowly standing as Lars helps her to her feet. As the orb hits Belak, you watch as he sort of turns as if trying to move away from your blast. There's a crack. And you watch as his spine crumples beneath him as he drops to the ground. Dead.
Awesome. That's great. That's really good. I'm just gonna.
You don't have to whisper. You can talk out loud so people can hear you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move away from everything else, because I don't want another big spell to go off and then be caught up in the middle of it.
Dysis rushes over and hides behind one of the low-set walls, the remnants of whatever structure was once here. Anything else on your turn, Dysis?
You guys got this, and then I'll just sort of back up against the wall a little bit.
Alrighty. Next up is Calcrix. Calcrix is going to chomp down and begin eating Sir Bradford. She will spend her entire turn tearing into his flesh. She begins tearing him apart. Belak the Outcast. You watch as his body lies still upon the ground, not moving. And then there's a twitch. You watch as all over his body begins to twitch and jerk, slowly rising back up as it moves into position. His face is contorted, this look of pain and horror frozen in the moment of death as Dysis blasted him with the Eldritch Blast. You watch his roots move under his skin, slowly growing out behind the backs of his eyes, covering his face, pushing forth from his nose and mouth, growing through his ears, bursting through the skin around his head, as whatever creature, whatever blight is inhabiting him, takes full control. As he throws back his head, you hear this awful cry, and his chest, the ribcage, splits open. His hide armor tearing apart as his ribcage bursts free, blood spraying across the ground, but not bright red, it's this dark black ichor. And in the center of his chest, you can see his heart beating, not by itself, but by these tendrils wrapped around it, keeping it beating. It's been pierced, a sliver of wood right through the very center, the source of these roots now growing throughout his form. As Belak slowly rises, he is now going to take on the stats of something different. I need Bandito, Lars, Sylver. I need the three of you to please make me dex. Yes, Dysis.
Does that still count as a kill?
I took it back off. I put a kill on and then I took it back off.
I saw. That's why I'm asking.
Belak is dead.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
So the creature that has now like grown through him, would you count this as a? I don't know if you could count this as a. It's a separate creature. It's a separate creature, definitely. Let's say that.
Okay, cool.
It is going to
stats, you know.
purely for the stats.
Purely for stats. Purely for stats.
It is. I need all of you to please make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
And I.
Oh, actually, sorry. No. Sorry. Not dexterity. It's actually constitution. Sorry, I wasn't reading this right.
Oh.
Constitution, please. That's okay.
Better
So
chance.
if you've got a higher con, we'll just sub it. So if you've already rolled it, that's not a problem. So, Sylvie, you rolled a... did you roll a 2? That's
I
definitely
sure
going
did.
to fail. Lars...
Can I roll a psionic die?
Sure.
Can you roll the saves?
That is... All of you
believe
actually going to fail on this.
My con is a +5. Oh, my save is a +5, so 14
Take it
with that.
14 is actually a pass. That's good to know that it's a +5. That is good to know. Thank you. I was just adding your con as is, but if you've got
Your
proficiency
con
in
is a
con saves, which you
+5?
would do, perfect. I should introduce sanity checks again. Yeah, maybe I should introduce the sanity system that we used in Curse of Strahd, potentially. No,
No,
It's only
Andrew.
ability checks using skills that I'm proficient in.
In that case, then
Constitution.
no dice. I need to roll for Bandito too. So just before we get too excited about all of
You get
you
the +2.
failing, let me roll for Bandito really quickly as well. And I actually do also need to roll for Sharwin before I forget as well. She is also going to be affected by this. Bandito's is an 8. That is really bad. Oh, good, you can see that. I was
I
worried.
imagine this is all of us just being like,
As the
You know how you just got cured from this?
as the vine creature growing through Belak's form stands up, you watch as it slams its hands into the ground as vines begin to grow forth, centered on itself. Within 20 feet of it, you watch as the vines grow from the earth, rising up and wrapping around you, entangling your feet. If you have, because you have, oh no, sorry, it's actually strength. I was wrong again. I was reading the Vine Blight's, oh no, using Constitution spellcasting ability. No, sorry, it is correct. As you have like arrived inside this area, there's like, the problem is, hear me out. This is what the effect says. The Blight casts the Entangle spell using Constitution as the spellcasting ability. And then in the spell, it's like make a strength save, but it is technically supposed to be a strength save. What are your bonuses to strength saves? I'm guessing it's all the same. It's actually really only Lars I need to know. Yeah, Lars, I just need to know.
Yeah, it's -1, so
Okay.
it's +4, so just 13, I guess.
13's still fine. You're still fine.
Okay.
As the as the vines begin to grow outwards from this central point, all of you have the restrained condition. Restrained in the new version of D&D, your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And I will put down...
Can I do anything to get them out of it?
They can repeat the saves on their turn. They can use an action to repeat the save. Otherwise, if you can remove the entangled area, which I will put down on Belak right now so you can see how big it is. There you go.
Great.
That is Belak's go. That is all it can do. Starting off is Sharwin. Sharwin actually passed her save. Sharwin is going to move up so that she can get in position. Actually, I might move this to the foreground layer. Sharwin is going to move up right next to Belak, and she is going to make her attack. She is going to make an attack against Lars and an attack against Bandito. These will both have advantage because you are entangled and she is not.
She's
Does
still
that make a
frightened.
flat roll?
What was that, sorry?
She's still frightened.
Oh, she is still frightened, so it's just a flat roll. Lars, that is going to be 15.
No.
And for Bandito, that is going to be another 15. I don't think that hits Bandito. No, armor class 16. Neither of those hit. That is Sharwin's go. Bandito. Bandito is going to... Here's the problem, right? I have to play Bandito as Archie plays Bandito.
Oh, fuck.
I have to...
He's-
I can't
he's-
just...
He's using, what is it, Toll the Dead?
I was going to say, I'll have him use Toll the Dead. There we go.
I think he would try to unentangle.
The problem is, right, at this point, the best chance of getting rid of the entangle spell is breaking the concentration. He would know
Yeah.
that. He's a spellcaster. He's going to do Toll the Dead on Belak to try and break that. That's going to be a wisdom save for Belak. That is going to be a... That's going to be... That's a 1. I rolled a natural 1. That is going to be a fail. Bandito is going to deal 1d8 necrotic damage. 7 points of necrotic damage. I'll mark that off right now. As Bandito looks over and goes, guys, we should probably kill this thing. We should kill this thing quickly. Kill this thing. As he points at Belak. Sylver, it is your go next.
So, because I'm flanking,
You get a +2.
but I have disadvantage.
So
Do
you still
I
have
have
disadvantage?
disadvantage and then +2?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
This is why I like the new flanking rules. It just plays better than... Oh, no, I shouldn't say the new flanking rules. This is why I like our variant flanking rules and cover rules, because it just plays better than advantage and disadvantage in these situations. It's just, I don't know. I think it makes more sense. I'm very, very biased, though, obviously.
So, that's 11 plus 2, 13. I'm guessing.
13 to hit Belak.
Yeah.
In this form, that hits. His armor's been shredded. His chest has burst open, revealing his innards for this creature to take control. His armor class is lower. Yes, that hits.
We like that. Check
We like
that.
that.
Oh, those are good damage.
Oh, damn, son. You are going to get the sneak attack because you've got allies within range. That's 20 damage.
20 damage.
Did you roll maximum? Yeah, you did. You rolled maximum
6,
damage.
a 5, and a 6. Yeah.
6,
Holy.
a 5, and a 6. You only could have gotten 1 more damage out of this.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's phenomenal. As you strike through, your blade pierces the upper ventricle of his heart. And right as you're about to tear it through, one of the vines pushes you back. He is really hurt, or whatever this creature is that's kind of possessing him right now. It's really hurt.
I don't know, maybe don't expose your weak like it's dead. Like,
It doesn't seem intelligent enough to respond anymore, Sylver.
fair enough.
It's
Anything
poor
else on your
general
turn?
reasons.
Does he roll to see if he holds his concentration
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
before I do my bonus attack?
No. That's very good. Thank you very much. That's an 8.
Because I just don't want disadvantage.
That's an 8. You watch
Looking
as the vines that were wrapping around your feet fall apart, disappearing back into the earth, no longer affecting you.
Cool. I will strike with the second blade. I don't think that hits. Although, do I still get the +2? 'cause flanking?
You still get the +2. You're still flanking.
Do you get advantage because of Nick?
Ah, yes, I do. Thank you. I
You
keep
get a crit
forgetting
on
about
this.
that.
You get a crit on this.
Nick or Vix?
No, that wasn't much better. But
There's
definitely
a total
hits.
of, total of 14. That does hit.
Does hit. I'm pretty sure when I roll this, I don't automatically roll a sneak attack, so just ignore the sneak attack die.
I'm gonna be so annoying, Bree.
7.
I'm gonna be so annoying in it. You ready? You know how we got you to change your microphone settings very, very slightly. Now it's cutting you off a little bit too much. Now the noise gate's not hearing you as much. Every so often we just lose the last little bits. I'm sorry.
That's
13
okay,
points of
this should be
damage.
better.
I'm gonna make it up for you. How do you want to do this?
So first stab into the heart, and then the second stab, I kind of just want to like cross the throat, I guess. Oh, actually no, because he's got little tendrils that are like helping beat his heart. I want to slice through those tendrils.
Yeah, nice. As you, this time, aiming true, you duck underneath his arm, swinging aimlessly, trying to bat you away, but you're quicker, you're faster, and the bark that was growing from your skin has now fallen off, Sylver. It is no longer there. You are moving much more fluidly once again, now that you are freed from whatever curse this was. As your blade slices up through, cutting these vines wrapped around his heart, you watch as the creature roars and then slowly begins to lose control, the body falling apart like dead meat as the vines, no longer keeping the heart beating, begin to drop to the ground. Belak the Outcast and the vine blight that was animating him after his death has been defeated. As he is destroyed, as the creature is destroyed, all of you feel almost this coldness on the back of your necks for a second, a little pulse, and you watch as the runes, the glowing runes on the backs of your neck, light up, even brighter, a pattern of lights pulsing before going slightly darker once again.
Okay, we're fine.
Sylver, anything else on your turn?
No, but is Shaman still like aggressive?
Sharwin's still going.
Okay.
Yeah, for now.
For now. No, that's all. Me.
Lars, you got this.
Lars, my boy. Sharwin's got
Yes.
6 hit points left. Can you do this for us?
Okay. Probably not. Now you've said that.
It's all right. Dysis is after you. That'll be fine.
With my great sword in 2. No.
9, even with flanking, if you'd have moved slightly, still is not enough.
I'm gonna roll a d8, see if I can get it.
I believe.
Plus 7.
Oh, yeah. 7 plus 9 that takes you up to 16. That's enough. Plus, if we give you the 2 for flanking, more than enough. Roll me some damage. 11 points of damage. Lars,
Yeah, that would have been real funny.
how would you like to do this?
After transforming, letting out this necrotic shroud, I grab my great sword in 2 hands and I'll uppercut up through the throat, up through the skull.
As the body falls limp, dropping to the ground like a marionette with its strings cut, chamber grows eerily silent. The crackling flames burning across the logs of what remains, the remnants of the Golthias tree, the still twitching corpse of Belak the Outcast, the last vestiges of life leaving it as the vine blight animating it slowly dies. You are out of initiative. Very well done. Very well done. Sylver, the bark that was attached to you that grew from your skin when you drank that potion before, there are fragments of it around where you had fallen, like it had been sloughed off, like shed like a skin. But there is something else.
Great.
There is something else that you can see as you sort of look over yourself. A silvery scar-like mark on the back of your left hand that looks like 2 moons interposed. It's very faint. You have to just catch it in the light.
I'm guessing
what you
that's like a mark of the promise that I made.
Maybe. Very nicely done. That is all of you out of initiative. You watch as Bandito sort of flops to the ground, rubbing his temples. Well, that was pretty good. Good job, team. Yep, pretty proud of you all. Sorry, let me put the.
He would never say that.
No, who do you think he is?
What would he say? What would he say? What would he say? Man, you were useless
the
that
body.
fight, Sylver. Yeah.
There it is. That's it. That's the one.
Yep, that's it.
He kept going down. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine though. Thanks for asking. I would like some healing if possible.
I gave you some healing. What do you mean?
How much?
I know, but I'm at
1%.
fractions. 1/5? Just like
Well-
just under a quarter.
Yep. Here you go.
At this point, my I go back to normal. My wings retract. Eyes go back to normal. Yeah, turning. Yep.
God damn.
There you go.
God damn.
19 healing.
Nice.
I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
Would you like to lead the looting while I help you?
Yeah.
Because I'm not very observant, but sometimes I pick up on some things, and I don't want to open another book. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I would like to investigate the bodies.
So,
Alrighty.
however, I can assist with that. either
Could you
with-
roll me an investigation or perception check with advantage, please?
With advantage.
With advantage.
It was the exact same roll.
Don't forget our lucky D4.
Sorry,
15?
yeah, I'm.
Yep.
Roll 1, 4.
That should be a 4. It's a 1.
1.
16. Hey, good news. 16 is one of the tiers. You've just jumped up into the next tier. So that's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I assumed as much. So I'm like, 15's a good spot to have a tier set.
Yeah. This is what you find. On the bodies of Belak, so Bradford and Sharwin, you find, where are we here? You find a few random items, some jewelry and things like that, worth about 48 gold pieces, 72 silver pieces. So 48 gold, 72 silver, and 112 copper.
Dang.
In addition, you find 3 potions of healing, 2
Okay.
doses of antitoxin. I'll post these ones in the chat if you like. 3
Ooh.
potions of healing, 2 doses of antitoxin, and a key. A key bearing a very draconic symbology. The head of the key looking like a dragon's maw opening. In addition, as you have gone up 1 level into the next tier above, I actually need you to roll for me on the random magical loot table, please. Could I get you to roll me a d4?
And don't put it on instantly, please.
A
I can check
4.
it. I can identify it, I swear.
Could you please roll for me a d100?
What? 2
4
rolls.
tells me which category. In this instance, 4 is for
Ooh.
relics. 59. Oh, I think you'll like this one. Okay. As you pull open the pouch at Belak's waist, it looks like it contains those potions. There's actually an additional potion in there. Can you please roll me a d10? So much randomness. 5. It is a potion containing a slightly sort of bluish liquid crackling with electrical energy. It is a potion of resistance to lightning damage. Whoever drinks this will gain resistance to lightning damage for an hour.
Nice.
Not bad at all. That is what you
I
find on
have
the
put
bodies.
all of that into the bag of holding, so you boys should also be able to see all of it.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Do we-
Contained within that gold value is like Sir Bradford's armor, Sharwin's armor, their weapons. Like they're just common weapons. There's nothing
Oh,
too exciting about them that you can just go and sell.
Armor wise, probably
Yes.
not that much better than the ones we have, is it?
Part of the problem as well is that it's been fitted for them. You couldn't
Yeah.
wear it straight away anyway. You'd have to take it back and get it refitted and things like that. It's cheaper just to convert it into the gold and then just get what you want. Easy peasy. That is what you find as you go through the things. Inside Belak's spell component pouch is a dried fruit. It is this sort of aged grayish black sun-dried
trust it.
tomato-esque looking fruit. And as you watch as it slowly
I
turns
eat
to
it.
dust. You can. It's just
Oh.
dust in your mouth. It
What
slowly
about-
turns to dust. With the Gothias tree dead, the fruit begins to burn away as well.
The fruit on the ground that was ripe that fell from the tree, does that also
Same
burn away?
thing. It's burning away,
Awesome.
slowly turning to
It's not like a
dust.
seed. Cool. That's good to know.
Yeah. As Calcrix finishes tearing apart Sir Bradford's body, you watch as she wanders over, looks at the devastation that you have wrought. You see her bare her fangs. You realize she's smiling.
Yes,
Aw.
good. With that monstrosity destroyed, my caverns are cleansed once more. You have proven yourselves more than adequate. You have proven yourselves worthy of being my dragon guard.
Now onto the issue of the kobolds.
Yep, let's go clean them up.
Yes.
She
But
smiles a vicious smile.
would you mind if we have a rest first?
I
We need a-
suppose there is no need for haste. We have destroyed the druid down here. Kobolds we can tear apart in our own time.
Agreed.
Agreed. Sylver, do you want to show Caltrix the key, or is that something we're gonna...
Probably something that should investigate as we move back through the.
Question. This is for the DM.
Hello.
Did that... The key where the Kobold Queen was, there was like a statue there. Did that look like it had a keyhole in it? I can't
It
remember if that was
did.
part of the
The
description.
statue had a
Okay.
key hanging in the jaws.
Okay.
Bandito, Dysis, as you think back,
Oh,
looked
no,
quite
it's
similar to
dangerous
this
now.
key. Looked quite similar to this key.
Oh. Two keys open at the same time? Interesting.
Two halves of one
Interesting.
whole key. Who knows?
Oh, that's also possible. Didn't even think of that.
Maybe it's a spare
I
key
take it
to keep
back.
under the rug.
Exactly. Spare key to keep under the rug. Yeah,
The
yeah.
spare key, yep.
Yeah. You're pretty
Two
sure.
halves makes sense. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Perfect.
So
If you guys wanted to take a short or a long rest, what are you thinking?
long.
Cool.
I'm
Just in here?
Probably.
Just in the cavern with all the burning...
I feel like we should go back to the study, which is just north
Yeah.
of here,
Yeah, we,
Yep.
because we can barricade that room easily. Both the doors lock from the inside.
yeah, we can read some books.
Oh, yeah.
no one's allowed to read.
We can also not read books.
No one's allowed to read anything.
Here you go. I'll put you in the study. Oh, who
God bless.
moved their token? Is it Darren? No, it was
Dysis.
That's
I was like looking and I'm like, oh, like, where was it? And I'm like, there's also another room somewhere. I just don't know where it was.
As you make your way back through the cavern, moving up towards the room that you had previously sought shelter, you pass by the bodies of many goblins that you have slain. Interestingly, a number of the plants in this area seem to have withered at the same time that the tree has been destroyed. Whatever's happened here, you think it might have had a bit of a flow-on effect for a number of the blights as well. As you settle down into the study, the ice has now melted for the most part from that massive explosion of frost. Calcrix is a bit disappointed by this. You watch as she sort of moves over to where the glyph of warding had been activated, the last few vestiges of ice still clinging to the stonework. She curls up into a little circle around that cold spot. The rest of you may all benefit from a long rest. There is no need for you to roll for random encounters. There is nothing left living in the lower catacombs of this particular citadel at the moment. You have cleared this space. The great cleansing has occurred. So enjoy your long rests, unmolested and uninterfered with.
Cool. So I assume. Yep.
Yeah, we lose our
Temp.
Lose
hit
our
point
temp.
bonus.
I
I was like, why did my health go down?
a long rest?
That's
Bandito.
not supposed to happen.
I can cast it again if you want.
How long does it last for? Is it just
8 hours.
probably not straight away. Wait until we're closer to the kobolds.
That's fair. Is there any rooms we didn't explore on the way here, or did we touch? I think we went through all of them. Yeah.
I think we touched everything. The only door we didn't go through was the one that adjoins to this hallway, which we now know is just that area south.
Yeah,
of us.
it's
I'm
just
pretty
a-
sure we touched everything else.
I have
think it
some
was
good
mainly
news. You've been in pretty much every single room that you can go into down here. There's really
Pretty
only
much.
one room
That-
left.
Oh,
I think.
what's the room that's left?
Oh, you have to use the key to get in. And I think there was like a couple on the kobold floor that we didn't go into, but they were just
Yeah,
They're just like
all
connectors.
bedrooms for kobolds and stuff like that. So like it was. Not...
that's where they were talking about. There was some goblins that she wanted us to potentially torture, but we decided to just make our way out instead. So there's
Because
probably going to be some goblins to fight, but it's mostly just kobolds,
I think the kobolds might have killed them by now.
probably. Unless they were torturing them for information.
Can we also go grab our serpent buddies?
Oh, yeah, we should see how they're doing.
We need to see if we can free them somehow.
Well, I mean, you can absolutely. I'm happy to fast forward through the long rest. There's really not much else you need to worry about. Darren, you'll notice the magic item has changed a little bit.
Yes, I changed it. I saw that. I'll just do during the long rest some weapon training with the greatsword, so I get the benefits of the weapon mastery.
Perfect.
Yep.
All
Is there
right.
anything that needs to be identified? Nope, we're all good.
As you finish your long rest, having taken a moment to reflect upon the events you've been through, to strengthen your minds, eat food, drink water, get yourselves back into the game. As you arise, again, it's hard to know what time it is down here. You've been underground now for, hours for sure, maybe even a day or so. It's hard to know. But you waken feeling refreshed. And as you begin to make your way back up through the spaces above, moving through the corridors, you know your way through this citadel now. Calcrix leads the way, following the scent of your descent down. You pass by the arboretums again, those hexagonal rooms designed to grow and foster the blights. Same as downstairs, in the chamber of the Gothias tree, these have been burned away, blighted away, leaving no trace that they were ever here. Piles of ash and uprooted earth, the only sign that blights were being grown and harvested here. As you begin to make your way to the floor above, did you want to check in with the salamanders? I realized that's actually on the way back. Okay, perfect. So as you're about to head towards the ladder that makes its way back up, you will first stop by the area with the fire snakes. Let me put them both together because you actually directed them to find each other.
Yes.
As you move around the corridor, back through this massive rift that had opened up in the earth, as you begin to move forward, Dysis, you can... Oh, yeah?
Can we go the way that the goblins would have gone to get there?
Goblin
See if
children?
the goblin children, see if they're dead or not.
Is there any remains?
Like, is there any remains?
There are very crispy burned corpses in the corner of one of the corridors, and a track mark, a slither track mark, pushing through the ash that was once their bodies.
We don't know that that's them.
No, we don't know it's them, but
Could be
we know
anyone.
that- could be anyone.
You can see one of them has
I can't do a
scrawled
good thing one time.
in ash, curse you advent. No.
Father, help!
Yeah.
There would be a zombie body there too, like the old
Well,
mate.
it's so burned, it's hard to identify what you're looking at.
But there'd be like one bigger one and three smaller.
That's correct. That's what you see.
Nice. Love that.
As you come around the corner of the natural cavern Dysis, you can see the warm glow emerging from the fire that burns beneath the scales of the two fire snakes. And as you make your way around the corner, you can see that they are both curled up now, snuggled together, in the corner of this chamber. And as you guys begin to approach, you watch as one of them rises up. The one with the slightly shorter tendrils, slightly more pointed beak, as she raises up and looks at you. Again, they don't seem to be able to speak, but they do seem to be able to understand you when you speak in primordial to them, Dysis. And as the two fire snakes slowly rise up and look at you, you can see they're not aggressive at all. More curious.
Hello again. Just here for one final checkup, and I just want to try again, and I want to pray to my patron to see if there's anything I can do to help them.
Could I please get you, Dysis, to roll for me a spellcasting check? So a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
I'll just roll.
Do you want me to form a mind link? Or are you just going to hope that's good?
Just squiggle. Oh my god. Okay. Can I add a d4?
I will allow you to use your guidance on this.
Just need a 4. Oh my god.
You got the 4. 11 plus 4 for the guidance, a total of 15. As you reach out through the mind link, Dysis, the connection to your patron, there is a faint sense, that warmth of the setting sun. What is it you beseech your patron to do?
Allow these salamanders to find their way home.
Safely.
Safely. Yeah, safely. Safely, obviously. Oh my god.
Got me again.
Monkey paw.
You didn't say when. In a million years.
I'll catch another fish if I have to.
Not in this campaign, you won't. As the connection solidifies, Dysis, there's no words from your patron. There's a sense of affirmation. Your patron has heard your plea, and as an entity that has dominion over fire, over the sun, it will allow these salamanders to partake of its benevolence. But the feeling you get back is that the easiest way for this is for the salamanders to accompany you. There's this pulse, a pull towards them, and you watch as they respond, slowly rising as they look towards you, Dysis, and begin to move closer to you. Whatever power your patron has over them seems to be a suggestion for them to follow you for the time being.
Yep.
Do you want to make me I'm going to say insight or intelligence check, Dysis? Insight or let's say history. Insight or Arcana, actually. Insight or Arcana is where we're falling.
Yep, cool. Inside it is. 16.
That is 16. Dysis, you've spent some time interpreting your patrons, sometimes vague instructions. It occurs to you, you got here via teleportation. You got to this place via some sort of portal. Easiest way for your patron to get these things back is to get them to the portal. I mean, a lot less effort than just having to conjure the magic here, magic that is beyond you at this point in time. Get them back to the portal. Your patron will take care of the rest.
Okay, cool. I will then explain to the salamanders, if you follow us now, we'll lead you back to your home.
You watch as the two creatures, still sort of swaying a little bit as they look at you, this very rhythmic, almost hypnotic kind of motion, the fire burning under their scales, providing this after effect, little embers rising from their bodies. Again, it's very hard to know what they're thinking or feeling, Dysis, but you get the sense they're not aggressive. They move a bit closer to you. One of them sort of nuzzles up to you, checking your pockets and your pack for more rations that it can have.
I'll give it, if it wants actual food, I'll give it actual food. I think I have some rations. Yeah.
Yeah, as you throw a bit of food on the ground, you watch as the fire snake opens its maw, flames burning forth, turning it into charcoal before it then consumes the the burned remains of what was food.
Cool.
Calcrix, the white dragon hatchling, white dragon wormling, stretches impatiently. You watch as her claws slowly extend as she scrapes them across the stone ground.
Are you done playing with those snakes? Can we please go kill some kobolds now?
Yes, we can. After you.
Yes, follow.
With that, she begins to stalk through the corridors, heading north once again towards the passageway up above. Anything else you guys do? Follow along? Anything else?
Following. Yeah.
I'm going to follow along, but as we follow, I'm going to turn to us and be like, why are the snakes following us? What are we doing with them?
They're coming with us. They're going to come through just through the portal.
Oh, okay, cool.
Then I think somewhere in the portal they're getting taken away to their home.
Okay, cool. Because I don't think Tavern Dude's gonna be too happy. What's his name? Durnan? I don't think Durnan's gonna be too happy about us taking them into his tavern.
Think about this though. Once they grow up, we could have ridden them into battle.
Yes, but I feel like that's a terrible idea.
The camera pans back towards the Yawning Portal. 6 months prior, you watch as a group of adventurers bring one fire snake back through the portal, and as the tavern begins to catch fire, you watch as Darren looks towards it and goes, "No!" screaming as he tries to summon water magic to put it out.
Not again, you bastards!
As you begin to make your way back towards the initial room with the ladder up towards the top floor, climb up the ladder back into goblin territory. I'll move you back to the floor above map, but I mean at this point, there's really nothing left on this level to be much of a threat to you. Let me bring you back up to the... Here we go.
Really took the whole clear it all out seriously.
Oh yeah, we are efficient.
You really did. You guys are...
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, Lars was just just enjoying the... he was in the back rooms for a minute there. Yeah. I dropped Lars in the back rooms momentarily there. As you emerge back upstairs into the goblin-controlled territory of the Sunless Citadel, again, the bodies of these creatures have just been scattered about where you left them. But interestingly, there are signs of looting around here. You can see that a number of the bodies have been picked over. And what's more, a hastily erected flag. A section of red cloth that has been drawn in some very odd-looking angular symbol. None of you speak Draconic, so none of you know what this says. Has been slammed down into the chest of one of the hobgoblins. I think maybe the kobolds have been back since you were last here. It's been a number of hours.
Calcrix, what does that say?
You watch as Calcrix looks up and spits.
They are not fit to speak in the dragon's tongue, nor write in its forms. It is the mark of the kobolds who live here. They have called this the House of the Dragon. This is the Citadel of Dragons, and they are no longer welcome here to treat me as a pet. I will use their bodies and bones as the foundation of my new home.
She walks over, freezes the flag solid with a quick gust of frozen breath from between her jaws, and then begins to stalk forwards. Bandito, who's kind of moving along with you, looks up and goes, do we need to do the kobold killing? It kind of looks like Calcrix has got that under control. I don't think we need to. We don't need to do that, do we?
Yeah, we should 100% join.
Yeah.
We need to help him out.
Right,
we want to see what this key does. So
we are the dragon guard. We follow.
I don't know if I'm comfortable.
If you want, you can stay back with these salamanders for a bit.
The original plan was always to collect Calcrix and bring it back to the kobolds. We're just doing what we said we would.
Yep.
Oh, but killing them all afterwards, that seems like a bit of an expansion upon our initial agreement.
As well.
You can stand outside then.
Okay. I have to play as Bandito, is what Bandito would say. Bandito will stay back with the fire snakes for this particular combat. He's more than happy to not get involved.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Here's the situation. I could have you fight through all of these kobolds here. Step by step. We can do the combat if you guys want to. You are more than capable of killing the 23 kobolds that exist in here. You've had a long rest. You've had
23?
plenty of time to prepare, and you've got yourselves a white dragon wormling. It's up to you guys. If you want to have the fun of burning through the upper levels, taking out the last of these kobolds, we're doing like a scouring of the Shire. I am more than happy to run that combat. It will be my pleasure. And I'll even throw in some variant kobolds just for a bit of fun to mess with you a bit. But in the modulars written, these kobolds really don't pose that much of a threat to you, not when they trust you and you're coming back with Calcrix.
Hey, here's Caltrix.
So my question is, would you like me to put you in the map? Absolutely, we can run this. It'll be buckets of fun. You can get out some stress and aggression. I don't think that's how it works with you lot, but we can have you use your stress and aggression. What would you guys like to do? It's up to you.
Do you want to just add 7 kills each to the tally? Give
I think that
Caltrix?
Yep, I think that sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean, really, the traps that would have posed a problem for you that you just bypass by walking up with Calcrix and saying we're returning with Calcrix, and like the single challenge of where's Meepo? Where's Meepo? You just lie and say, well, he's you don't even have to lie. You just say I didn't make it. You don't even need to lie.
I think they'll be happy to hear that, actually.
Yeah, they didn't like Meepo very much. In that case, then we're going to cut ahead probably about I reckon 30 minutes of in-game time. I'll move you over to the remains of what was left of the kobolds.
We just need to be in the throne room, basically.
Yeah. Here we go. Let me check you guys. Can we have you all nicely grouped up? Perfect. Let me put you in the throne room. Stop moving.
Get back here.
You little piece of shit. How have you done this? Now I can't... What have you done? I can't move you now.
What?
How have you broken yourself this way?
What?
You've broken your character model. There we go, you're back. As you stand in the throne room, what was once the proud hallway belonging to the kobold tribe that live here, you can see Yusdril. I mean, these kobolds have 7 hit points, just as an FYI, and an armor class of 12. That's why I was not too worried.
Oh no, we would blitz.
Yeah.
As the kobolds lie there, broken and battered, their bodies destroyed, you can see the key hanging from the dragon's open maw above the throne, the makeshift throne that had been created by Yusdril. Calcrix, still moving about, freezing the bodies as she moves through what's left of them, slowly sits back and looks towards all of you.
Well, here we are. There are no more interlopers left in my citadel. You have proven yourselves trustworthy in my eyes. What is next for you? You may stay. Stay as my dragon guard, and dragon guard for the next hatchlings that will grow here. Once we locate where the nests, where the eggs have been kept, I imagine that key,
As she looks up towards the dangling key,
I imagine the kobolds were keeping them under lock. What are your plans now?
Well, I want to fulfill our obligation to you and help you find the eggs at the very least before we go and find out what this key is for.
Yep.
You guys are in agreement.
100%.
And then we'll take these salamanders out of here and get them out of your hair.
Yes, take these fire snakes away from me. They are not welcome in my halls once you leave.
Unfortunately, we will have to leave, but we will spread your word.
Very well. If you change your minds, you may beg for your previous positions, and I, your benevolent dragon lord, may grant them if I see fit.
We would only ever be so grateful.
Alrighty, I will place you back down on the map in room 6, which is where the key, the room that you could not enter before, is located, and I will read out what you see, just to remind you of the previous area. The masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in terrible repair. The far end has collapsed, filling the southern section with rubble. The western wall is in a slightly better shape than the other walls, and it holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved relief in it. The door has a single keyhole, situated in the center of the dragon's open maw. You have the 2 keys, Dysis. There is only a single keyhole.
Oh. Sure, I'll put to see if they click together or go together in any way.
Yeah, as you hold the 2 keys up, you can see that the open maw in the head of the key, it looks like they are the upper and lower jaws of the same dragon head. And as you begin to move them and click them in together, the keys, as if magnetized, suddenly lock, forming a single set wrought iron key. The seam now almost invisible once more.
I will then use that key and try to unlock the door, hopefully not getting blasted by whatever defenses.
As you place your hand into the dragon
check or
maw.
anything first?
Nah.
As you place your hand into the dragon maw and slowly turn the key, you watch as the stone jaws shudder for a moment and then split vertically as the doors open. If you had tried to open with only one of the keys, there would have indeed been no.
Now, if you look very closely, there is sweat.
Yeah. There's a little as the sweat immediately evaporates from your flame Genasi, fire Genasi body. I will move you into the next room. Actually, I'll just open the door. You can just go through there and do it how you like. And I will describe what you see. For this room is quite fun. It is the Gallery of Forlorn Notes. As the door opens, a hissing noise and a puff of dust around the door indicate that the chamber beyond has been sealed for some time. Dust, long disturbed, covers every surface in the large gallery. The air here is stale. 3 alcoves are on the north wall and 1 in the south wall. Each alcove contains a dust-covered stone pedestal with a fist-sized crystalline globe sitting atop it. The globes in the northern alcoves are cracked and dark, no light glowing across their surface, but the globe in the southern alcove glows with a soft blue light. Music emanates from it. This soft, crystalline, almost harp-like notes, but with this metallic crystalline twang to them. It's haunting, beautiful. That is what you see. We can bring on the map if we like. Here we go.
Does anyone know mending?
I think Bandito does, actually.
Bandito does have mending. Bandito holds up his hand and goes, I do. I've got mending. I'm useful.
You want to try to mend these top ones that
can
have
you try
the
to fix them?
cracks?
Yep. Bandito's going to go up and cast mending on each of the top ones. While that happens, Dysis, you've moved within 5 feet, within 10 feet of the crystalline globe.
I knew this would happen. Someone had to do it, right? Got to test it out somehow.
This is what you hear. The volume of the music steadily begins to increase, taking on a harsher, more frenetic tone. As the music begins to crescendo, all of you inside the chamber need to make me a wisdom saving throw. That's a good start. I better make it for Bandito too, hey?
I'm sorry.
17. So Dysis 15, Lars 4, Sylver 8, Bandito 17. As you are the only ones in the room right now, Lars and Sylver, as the music begins to play, all thoughts, suspicions, begin to just slide off your mind, leaving nothing but the sound of the music. As you find yourselves lost in it. It's like, as you find yourselves lost in the music, you feel the song urging you to move, to walk. You are charmed by this, and as you are under the charm effect, you feel a compulsion to walk back out of this chamber and back towards the entrance of the catacombs. You watch Dysis as Sylver and Lars
gonna
just begin to
back up real
turn,
quick.
swaying slightly to the music, and walk out of the chamber.
Actually, no. Is there a? Does it look like there's any sort of activation on the crystal ball? Where to
It is glowing
yeah,
still
like-
with soft light.
That it doesn't look like a switch to turn it off. Cool. I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast on it. When in doubt.
Okay, fair enough.
When
Yeah,
in
go for it.
doubt, blow it up.
Yep, go for it. Sylver and Lars, as you get to the outside back into that circular chamber, you're far enough away from the music. As soon as you can't hear the music anymore, you sort of shake yourselves, the charm effect disappearing as you don't really have any memory of what happened. The last thing you remember is the music playing, and then it's like you were in a dream. Now suddenly you're standing back out here, the entrance to the catacombs. What is our attack? That's a 13. That does hit. 8 points of damage. As your Eldritch Blast strikes into the sphere, a massive crack goes across the surface. As it does so, the music begins to grow louder and louder, leaking through the gap in the crack. Dysis and Bandito, as you are here, I both need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. The audio is now loud enough that it emanates even further. Now, it can be heard by the fire snakes and calcrics. That is a 18 Dysis. That is actually still a fail. Once the orb has been damaged, the DC increases to 20. I will roll for Bandito.
Oops.
That is only a 12. You watch
I don't have Dispel Magic. I'm sorry.
Sylver and Lars. You watch as Bandito and Dysis walk out of the room and then suddenly shake themselves awake as they stand there, followed by Calcrix and the Fire Snakes, who all then begin to sort of like, as if coming out of a daze.
So, did we just do the thing you did?
Huh?
Don't remember.
Cool. Okay. I fucked up a little bit. Give me a sec. Do you have do you have cotton? And I'll search through my bag.
Can I remove my ears?
That you know what? Fuck it. That'll also
That is a really good question. As a changeling, let me have a read. Just want to make sure what the rules as written are. But I
Because I
personally,
removed my mouth earlier.
I'm personally leaning towards the fact that you would be able to do that because there's no reason you wouldn't be able to as a changeling. You're removing a sense. You're taking on a
Before you do
form
that,
without that.
I need to
think that
tell you
should
the
be.
plan.
And I cast Psychic Whispers using Psionic Power on both Lars and Dysis as well.
Yeah, Changeling can use its action to polymorph into a medium humanoid it has seen or back into its true form. It does say a humanoid it has seen. That's a good question, though. Look, I'm going to say, because you are able to kind of like manipulate these, I've got no problems with you changing aspects of it. What I will get you to do, though, is if you can make for me I'm going to say performance kind of falls. That's the best one I can think of to see how well you can do at like removing these features or taking on these traits. But I've got no issues with it. I think that makes perfect sense. 11. Sylver, you have a form that you've seen, an old man who is partially deaf, you're pretty sure. As you take on his form, there's a ringing of tinnitus in your ears. You're not sure how effective it's going to be at completely blocking out noise, but it's better than it was before.
Cool. And yeah, I'll cast Psychic Whispers, so I have 3 hours. I rolled 3, so 3 hours worth of being able to speak from mind connection to Dysis and Lars.
Nice.
Do you
So
want to-
even though I can't actually hear you anymore, you can still talk to me.
Do you want to throw the crystal into the bag of holding?
Yay, that's not a bad idea.
It,
That'll work.
it said it was fist size.
It's fist-sized. Yep.
I mean, I can try.
Yep.
Let's see how heavy
Alright.
it is.
Keep
Destroying it
posted.
in-
Sylver, as you step back into the room, you are close enough already. Even that initial antechamber, you're close enough. Could I please get you to make me a wisdom saving throw? The DC is slightly lowered because of your partially deaf form. Bandito has given you guidance on this as well.
17.
17. Sylver. The music threatens to overwhelm your mind, to take control, charm you once again, but you force your way through. Gritting your teeth, you push through the doorway towards the gemstone.
Can I... you didn't try to touch it with your hands before, did you?
Nope.
I want to kind of like hold
believe
up
in you.
the bag of holding, but I also want to use a sonic blade to like try to pry it up. Like I just want to use like a blade or something like that to pry it into the thing, so I'm not actually touching it at all, and just kind of like try to the bag of holding.
Yeah. Can you make me a sleight of hand check?
Oh, that's something I'm good at.
Seems the most appropriate. 16. You wedge your blade on the other side of the gemstone, open the bag of holding, and with a flick of the wrist, the gemstone rolls off the pedestal straight into the bag of holding, disappearing from sight. The second it does so, passing the edge of the bag, the music immediately stops.
Through the mind link, I just say, it worked.
Thank you.
And I'll
Anything
dismiss the
happen?
change form.
We're good. We can come back.
You watch as Calcrix pushes through.
Formidable defenses my ancestors placed upon this space. Clearly
Yes.
they did not want intruders. I'm curious how the kobolds bypassed this.
Well, it looks like they broke them.
Quite possibly.
Many a sacrifice.
Did Bandito end up actually being able to mend any of them? Out of curiosity.
I'll roll a spellcasting check for Bandito, but let's see. Oh, that's a 23. You watch as Bandito walks back over to you guys and goes, Don't worry, guys, I fixed one. I fixed it, it's perfect.
Thanks, mate.
He points back
Does
up to
it
the crystal orb. It's not glowing, but it is no longer cracked.
Oh, I can make it glow. Right.
Put it in the bag of holding as well. That could be worth something.
Mm.
He
Yeah,
walks
sure.
over, picks up the
Okay.
crystal globe and hands it to you.
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
As soon
Done.
as he touches it. No. As you make your way over to the far end of the room, you can see there is a doorway leading towards probably more chambers on the west, further west. Looks like there is more here to see.
Can I check it for traps, please?
Please do.
Yeah, investigation or
I was
perception
totally
check,
just
my
going to
friend.
open it.
18.
18. The door does not seem to be trapped. You can see that it is a stone door, very similar to the one with the dragon head relief carved, but this one has no keys, only what looks like spiraling draconic forms around, carved into the edge of the doorway, creating this beautiful imagery of dragons in flight. The door seems to have a seam in the center. It looks like it just pushes inwards. No traps that you can see.
I'm willing to open the door.
I was going to say, do you want to use Mage Hand to push it open?
Oh yeah, that'll work too.
Just in case.
You know what? Valid. I took it for a reason. I keep forgetting I took it. Yeah, I'll use Mage Hand to open up the door while I stand back a little bit.
Mage Hand flies forwards, presses against the door, pushes it open, with grinding of stone on stone, revealing a small corridor, 20 feet by 10 feet wide.
I'll send the... Do you just want me to push the next door open?
Go on.
Yeah, I'll just send Mage Hand to push it open.
As the Mage Hand flies through and pushes on the doorway, you can see a corridor beyond opens up, far larger than this one. It looks like a much larger chamber in the room beyond. You can catch a glint of reflected light from inside as well. You're not quite sure where that's coming from.
Do you want me to go first? I'm happy to go first.
I'm happy to go first. Can I roll like a running perception check of basically just like she's very alert looking for traps and things like that?
Sylver, I'm happy
Yeah.
to take your investigation check from before of 18. As Dysis goes to step
Okay.
into the room, there are 4 pressure plates in the very center of the room.
Guys, it's not. Stop.
What's happening? What's happening?
Stop. Do not fucking
What?
step forward.
What?
There are pressure plates on the floor in this room.
Do you want to set them off, or do we just want to avoid them?
Can I see what they would be triggered by? Like if I get down and have a look under them, can I see what they would be triggered by?
There are underneath what look like gears. So when someone steps on the plate, there's teeth on these little bars underneath that turn a gear. That gear is then linked to what looks like a chain up towards something heading up towards the side of the wall. And as you sort of trace roughly where you think it goes and follow it up towards the corner, you can see behind the door where you were entering, there are 2 holes that an arrow or a dart could be shot out of easily.
Okay, cool. I want to try to use my thieves to disarm the trap.
Yeah. Can I get a sleight of hand check, please?
100%.
I believe. Natural 1! No, it's not. It's actually a 4.
It's a 20 sleight
20.
of hand because I'm proficient now. I get advantage.
Brilliant. As you begin to examine the traps, you realize the easiest way to do this is just to unclip the pressure plate, the pillar with the teeth on it from the gears. If you can just get your thieves tools in and push it to the side and unclip those so they're no longer touching the gears, the pressure plates will descend, but it won't turn anything. It won't trigger any arrow traps. And you do so, pushing your thieves tools in. You're a very long, thin piece of metal designed for breaking through and lifting latches on the other sides of doorways. You get it in place with a little lock it off as the pressure plate disconnects. You're pretty sure you've disabled the trap.
I'm going to stay crouched down and be like, all right, Dysis, off you go.
And I'll walk on them all.
Dysis, as you step onto the pressure plates, you feel the stone drop underneath you. Nothing else happens.
All right, we're clear. Come on.
Cool.
As you all step into the room, you watch as 15 arrows... No. As you move into the chamber beyond. As you move into the chamber beyond, I'll describe this room in a bit more detail. Dust fills this hall like a layer of grey snow. In the rounded northern end of the chamber stands a 10-foot tall sculpture of a coiled dragon, carved from red-veined white marble. I'll display that picture so that you can see it. No, that's not what I meant to do. Let me try that again.
That's words.
There you go. There's the picture.
Oh.
Pretty cool, right? The dragon rises up. It is beautifully carved. It seems to be depicting, even though it's white marble with these red veins, it's not depicting a white dragon like Calcrix. The figure seems different. You can't quite put your finger on what it is, but it doesn't have the same sort of appearance as Calcrix. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like help someone inspect the statue.
I'll inspect the statue.
Because I can't do that.
How's Calcrix reacting to seeing this statue?
That's a good
You
point.
watch as Calcrix steps into the room, looks up at the dragon, she bows her head before it.
I bow to.
I'll give a little bow.
Yeah, nothing happens as you bow.
Just don't want to get eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I don't think anyone wants that, do they?
The goblins didn't.
Gotta go somehow.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
Statues there in the hallway?
Investigate.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, 20.
Don't worry, Dysis, as you step up within 5 feet. Ye legend.
Oh, motherfucker.
Always
Stop
so.
moving your token.
No. That's where you were. Don't. No. That's where
I
you
was
were.
like, oh, we have to investigate.
Oh,
That was me going up to investigate. I don't know how
Exactly. No, this is perfect. As you do, a voice emanates from the dragon's mouth. The statue does not move, but you hear this voice. It is in common, not draconic, which is very unusual, heavily accented. You hear,
We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. What are we?
I need that written down somewhere. Brain can't function that.
Can I get you to talk a bit louder into your microphone, please, Andrew?
I can't
Thank you.
remember that. I need the words for that. I can't.
If you step back and then step forward again, it repeats.
Oh, okay.
I'll paste it in chat for you. Here you
Come
go.
at night
There
without
you go.
being.
We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. What are
Stars.
Yeah.
So would you say that?
Yeah.
Cool.
She'd be
As
like
you,
mulling it over in her head and she'd just say like, stars?
as you say stars, there is a shudder as the room tremors for a moment. And then you watch as in the western wall, a section of stone slowly slides away, revealing a secret passage.
Secret tunnel.
You watch as Calcric strides forwards up towards the dragon statue. She looks up, bows her head once more, and then begins to move into the corridor beyond, looking curiously.
Follow.
And follow suit.
Yeah.
Perfect. The room beyond. Let me describe what you see. Dust cloaks the corner. Where are we? I lost it. Here we are. Dust cloaks the contents of this 20-foot wide hall. 6 alcoves line the walls, 3 to the north and 3 to the south. Each alcove except the southwest one holds a humanoid figure carved of the red-veined white marble that the dragon figure was. These humanoid figures resemble elves, but far taller, with strange features. The armor, the plate-like armor, taking on a scale-like quality to it. A stone archway at the west end of the hall opens into a wide room from which greenish light glows. A dark pit is situated before the archway. That is what you see.
Wait, so there's 5 statues? 6.
So there are 6 alcoves. You can move a little bit further into the chamber if you like. I promise nothing's gonna, just so that you can get the vision.
I don't trust you.
As
If
you
you want
step
me
into
to,
the
I
room,
can touch them.
you feel the click of oppression. No. You can see there are alcoves in the wall with these statues carved of the same marble that dragon statue was in the previous room, this white marble with red veins running through it. The humanoid figures appear to be elves, but dressed in this very dragon-themed plate armor. Carved, they're not actually wearing that armor, it's carved into the statues. There is a room beyond that you can see far to the west, a massive sarcophagi with a dragon dragon form carved into the sarcophagi, but in front of it is a pit, a dark pit, and as you begin to approach, you can see the pit is lined with spikes. It is 20 feet wide.
I don't think we can jump that far.
I think we can jump 10 feet.
I have
Okay.
-1 to strength.
Can I
I
get
cannot jump that far.
a look of the statues?
Yeah. Do you want to make your perception or investigation check? The only alcove to not have a statue is the southwest one. I know on the map it looks like there are all ones there, but this one here, the southwest one, is
okay.
empty. The one that Dysis just jumped into.
Can I just, for shits and gigs, take the form of statue?
Sure.
Doesn't look
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, you can give it a go.
Spend some time studying it.
14, Lars. As you begin to investigate the statues, they're really impressive. They've been carved of that same beautiful marble. The statue that's missing, however, there are footprints leading away towards the pit. Tiny clawed footprints, tracks. Humanoid figure, maybe not too dissimilar to a kobold, perhaps.
Oh shit.
Began in the center of the alcove,
Right.
moved towards the pit, and then disappeared into the pit.
What's in the pit?
Spikes. The
What's
pit
in
is
the
10
box?
feet deep, and its bottom is filled with spikes. The walls of the pit are rough.
There's no bones? Okay, cool. That's what I was looking for. Is there a way to get across? I think Lars can just get across, right?
I'll probably running jump with my strength.
Yeah. How does long jump work?
So I will pull that open for you now. It's a little bit different in the new rules. They've changed it slightly.
Oh, of course they have.
Can I
So,
use
yeah.
dexterity?
I believe. Where are we?
Acrobatics.
Here we go. So that's 2014. I've got to pull open the new one. Sorry, bear with me. While I'm pulling that open, was there anything anyone else was doing?
There's. Yeah, I
There's
turn into the
everywhere.
statue.
What was that? Sorry.
I want to turn into the statue and just go and stand in the alcove and just like take the same shape as the rest of them.
Yeah. As you go stand in the alcove.
It's fun.
Yeah.
He does anything.
Move straight in. No problems at all.
I will just cast Detect Magic.
That's probably
Here we go.
wise.
Okay, so
Yeah.
long jump. Here we go. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you leap horizontally a number of feet up to your strength score if you have at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. So your strength score, so not the plus, the total score is how many feet you can jump. So if you've got a 10 strength, you can jump 10 extra feet.
10 extra feet?
As in, like, sorry, you can jump 10 feet,
10 feet.
if you have a 10-foot run up.
I was like, maybe there's hope.
Yeah, no.
Now who dumps strength?
Oh, always. There's always another way.
Always dump strength.
Always another way.
There's
Always
always
jump.
another way.
Detect magic
work-
Dysis. There's actually nothing magical in here. As you cast the spell, there doesn't appear to be any magic at all.
Huh.
Huh.
What I can do, I can jump over with a rope and leave the other end with you guys.
Yeah.
We can try and work something out that way.
How far is that? 30 feet. So even the nothing to do with the sarcophagus? Cool. That's also good to know.
Yeah, the sarcophagus. I mean, it's a little bit outside the range, right? Because you've got 30 feet that you can see.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, it is. Sorry, it is just within range. In that case, then,
It's trapped.
there
Don't touch it. Get over there.
there is magic. The torches that are arranged around the sarcophagus, the two that are closest to you, that are giving off that greenish kind of blue coloration, they are both evocation magic.
Everlasting torch or whatever, flame. I'll assume.
So should I jump? Or not?
Yeah, jump.
Okay.
Let us know what's over there.
I would like to pull out a rope. I believe I have one. Yep. Give one end to Dysis, and I'll jump over
What?
the gap, holding the other end.
Dysis. As you stand back, Lars runs past you, vaulting over the pit of spikes. Lars, I would love an athletics check, please.
Yes.
What else do I have?
Oh no.
It's not a natural one. It is a natural one. You watch as Lars slips as he runs past the spikes and falls straight down into the pit of spikes. Lars, that is going to be...
Sylver, do we take this opportunity to walk across his body?
That is going to be 9 points.
I was going
Of-
to ask if you try to reach out and grab him or something like that. You're like, nah, walk across his body.
Okay. I could only make things worse by dragging myself in there as well.
That is 9 points of piercing damage, Lars, as you drop down and land bodily on the spikes.
Ow.
You can pull yourself up. You got this.
You watch as Bandito immediately rushes over, reaches down over the edge and attempts to help pull you up. Lars, you can make an acrobatics or athletics check with advantage as Bandito helps to pull you back up.
You've also got the rope.
Same.
You've also got the rope. 8's not a great start. 11's a bit better. As Bandito pulls you over the edge, he is going to quickly cast Cure Wounds on you. That is going to be 20 points of health
Jesus.
back. Holy shit. I rolled a 7 and an 8 plus 5.
But thank you.
Just
Take
don't
two?
just don't jump into the pit of spikes again, mate.
You got
All right,
this.
I'll make it this time.
As
You
he
make
goes
it this
past,
time?
I'm gonna slap him on the back and cast guidance. To
Yeah,
make
nice.
sure he at least
Can-
gets it.
Yeah.
Does it look like there is any kind of like anchor points that if I shot a crossbow bolt with a rope attached to it, I could potentially make a tightrope of variety? Because I've got a crowbar that I could probably hook in around one of the alcoves, around one of the thingy bobbies, tie the rope to that, and then try to shoot it like.
So you think like a tightrope on the diagonal like that?
Yeah, something like that, so that we could just walk directly across the tightrope. Even if any of us have good acrobatics,
It's gonna be
I do.
it's gonna be a tricky shot. You can just see it from in there. So if you shot from here into the wall, yeah, you could do it. You could do it. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to try to do.
Yeah. Can you make me a ranged attack with your crossbow?
Okay.
As Lars leaps into the air, you watch as Sylver shoots the crossbow as Lars it's taken out midair. That's not a natural 20. It's not a natural 20.
No, it's 19.
Holy shit. The crossbow bolt flies true, striking into. Can you ping where you'd like it to hit, please? It's very important that I have you ping it.
I want it to from line.
Ping
I
it
want
sort
to
of
be,
right
like,
there.
hooked up.
Yeah. Alrighty. As
Kinda
the bolt
like that.
as the bolt flies into the wall, striking into the stone. Are you want to go all the way down there? Yeah.
Sorry.
Cool. As the bolt flies through the gap, disappearing into the room beyond, Sylver, only you can see this from your vantage point there. You watch as the bolt strikes into the stone. It seems to be fixed pretty well. I mean, you got to be careful. Putting your whole body on this probably isn't the best idea until you can at least secure the rope on the other side. But I mean, it's pretty affixed. This could probably help if you needed to try and jump over. This might be efficient. If you could make yourself smaller and lighter as well, that could probably help.
Yeah. So I want to attach the end that's up here around the statue body, and then I want to turn into the gnome.
The gnome that you saw before.
Yeah.
I believe his name was. I've got it here. Barkus.
Yep.
As you transform into Barkus, you feel yourself compacting, your form shifting as you break the laws of conservation of matter, reducing your mass somehow. As you begin to move across the rope, you can make an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice, Sylver.
That's 23.
23. You easily climb across the gap, moving into the room beyond. As soon as you move into the room beyond, climbing across the gap, you watch as a tiny green creature leaps out from the darkness, rushes towards you and goes, "No!" and tries to strike at you.
One's gonna fucking pick it and it dies.
I will show you a picture of this creature so that you get the full experience of what I'm getting to enjoy right here. Let's use the updated one.
I love the little voice that you use.
No! There you go.
Ugh.
Perfect. That is the creature. It is a
muscly.
small demon-like creature. It is quite muscly.
They updated,
Long
like,
horns
they-
pointing back. It
yeah.
is a quasit. You would recognize. It leaps out and tries to rend you. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
6 points of slashing damage, please, my friend. And you are poisoned.
Ugh.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah.
I am going to throw us into initiative just because I need to keep track of what's happening, especially with this quasit. If you could please click on your tokens and then click. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Jesus.
I'll roll for Calcrix and for Bandito, hey?
Yes, Lars, go.
Is Lars really pulling his weight, is he? 23, Lars. Holy shit. Nice. We've got for Bandito, that is a 8. And then the only one left we need to do is Calcrix, which I'll just do right now. Oops, helps if I click on his token. And for Calcrix, that is a 21. Lars, you are first. Dysis, you are second. 23, 22, 21. And then Jot is also on 21. And then Bandito and Sylver on 8 and 5. Lars, you are first, my friend.
Yep. I am going to jump across the gap again.
Alrighty, can I get an athletics check, please?
Might be able to
Oh, what's
grab onto the rope.
Okay.
22.
22.
You are able to grab onto the rope. As you throw yourself across the pit, you land nimbly, using the rope to help pull yourself into position. As you land much more gracefully this time around, Lars. Much more gracefully.
I guess I'd see this creature when I land. I'll turn to like friend or foe.
I'm like clutching at like a slash mark in my stomach. Foe.
Oh, okay. Do I still have an action?
Friend!
You still have an action.
No, foe.
I'm getting mixed messages over here.
Yeah, if I still have an action, I'd like to attack.
Friend! Oh, fuck, all right.
Yeah, make an attack. 14 is enough to hit the closet.
I think it just goes poof.
11.
Yes, 11, yeah.
As you strike the closet, you watch as your sword cuts through these scale-like skin that covers its body. As you do, you watch as the closet holds up his hand and goes,
You broke the binding! Oh, my watch over the Dragon Priest is over. See you later, fuckwits.
and turns invisible.
Oh.
Can I grab him
no.
if he walks past me?
Uh,
Because I can
Does that
detect
happen?
magic.
You can see magic. Dysis, you watch as a tiny form, currently shrouded in illusion magic, runs past Lars and Sylver. Actually, we can't run past yet because it's still technically its reaction is that it gets to turn invisible once that happens. It's still technically just there, invisible. I got rid of your thing. Sorry. There you go. It's just still standing there next to Lars and Sylver. It looks like it's going to try and run away. It doesn't want any part of this. You would have also seen Lars. Spectral chains binding it to the sarcophagi. The second Lars struck it, these spectral chains snapped and severed. Looks like some sort of what would be the closest magic? Maybe abjuration would be the magic school that you see.
It's a binding spell. Yep, cool.
Lars, it's still your turn technically, but the closet is invisible.
Yeah, guys.
I don't have any bonuses. on here.
Guys, he's still right there.
Like, huh? I can't. What do you mean?
He's
No,
still
nothing
right
here.
in front of you.
No,
He hasn't
there's
moved.
I'm
No,
here
I'm
over
not.
there. There's nothing here.
I vanished.
If we just want to chat, that's all.
You promise?
I promised.
Are you lying?
No.
Okay, make me a persuasion check.
Genuinely wants to talk.
9.
Terrible.
This is your one skill, mate.
The one thing I'm good at.
I don't believe you. I'm pretty sure you're going to stab me as soon as I appear again.
I don't use knives.
I fucking will.
See? Fuck this, I'm staying invisible.
You can stay invisible. We just want to talk.
All right,
We're
what do you
trying
want
to
to
help.
talk about?
Why are you standing guard over a dragon sarcophagus?
I was forced to, but I'm not anymore. I can leave whenever I want now.
Who forced you?
Dragon priests. You know, old fucks. It was a while ago.
Okay. What were you guarding that's so important? Is there like an ancient tablet, or is there something? Is it just bones?
I don't know. They didn't tell me what I was guarding, just said to not let fuckers in or out.
I'll just look to everyone and be like, what? Do we just let him go and then we just figure it out, or do we need him still?
Sorry, I clawed you. The magic compelled me to attack anyone who came close.
Oh, he seems like a nice guy.
He's not a nice guy.
How long have you been trapped here for?
3, maybe 4 centuries, yeah.
Yeah, you just went a bit crazy with time. No one to talk to. It happens.
Do you have a name?
Yeah, do you have a name?
Murph.
Murph?
Murph.
Good name.
Shit name.
Murph is slowly edging past Lars and Sylver towards the pit, Dysis. He doesn't know that you can see him. He looks like he's ready to make a run for it.
I'm gonna just like not know that I know where he, like tell him that I know where he is. I'm still gonna be looking in like his area, but as soon as he tries to jump over the pit and like walk past me, I'm just gonna grab him on the shoulder.
I'm gonna pause initiative unless Sylver and Lars disagree. I'll pause initiative. Dysis, he does indeed try to jump across the gap. As soon as he does so, can you make me an athletics or acrobatics check to try and grapple him?
Better? What the fuck?
That's a 9. That's still a 9. As you go to grab onto Jot, or Murph, I should say. I'll update his name. In the original thing, he's called Jot, and I was like, that's a shit name. We're calling him something different. You got to admit, Murph's a way better name.
So you went with Murph.
Murph's way better than Jot. Come on.
Jot's bad.
Jot's bad. As the invisibility spell breaks, you watch as he ducks underneath you, Dysis, sees you standing right next to the pit, and he watches this little gleam gets in his eyes. He goes, oops, pushes you, and then goes and runs away. Dysis, could you please make me a dexterity saving throw? 18. You manage to hold onto the rope, stopping yourself falling into the pit. Jot now has to try and disengage from Bandito and Calcrix. However, you watch as Bandito grabs his shield and smashes it into Jot to try and knock him down. Not aggressive, just to block his way. That is going to be... I'll just do it as a weapon strike. That's the easiest way to do it. Use shields. Actually, I'll do it as an athletics or acrobatics, actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's do it as like a grapple. No. That's a 6 from Bandito. Bandito trips, lands flat on his face as Murph jumps over the top of him. Murph then sees Calcrix and the fire snakes, freezes in place, turns back towards you, Dysis, and goes, ah, shit, as Calcrix then goes, "Bwah," and freezes Murph solid.
And that was the tale of Murph.
Oh, wow.
Well,
You're no longer in
Anyway.
initiative. Murph is dead.
his existence was long, but yet short.
He's a devil.
Right.
He's just off back to the Nine Hells.
Yep.
I'll unpack that at therapy later.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, now with the help of the rope, I'll try to get over to the.
Athletics or acrobatics? I'll do the same for Bandito.
Can I get a hand?
Yeah, can I stand near the edge in case he's going to fall short?
Sure.
I'll hold the rope over here,
Yeah, nice.
just so that my crossbow doesn't come out. Now that it's had quite a few jolts against it of people like grabbing onto it suddenly.
Yeah, for sure. 23 is not bad, Dysis. As you vault your way across, Bandito joins you. Calcrix just vaults over the top, unfurls her wings and lands, in front of the sarcophagi. The fire snakes are going to hang back for this bit. They don't feel the need to try and cross the pit. Plus, being
that's
snakes, jumping's not very easy for them.
No.
As you approach the sarcophagi, you can see Calcrix looks a bit confused.
I have no memory of this. These dragon priests, I know nothing of them. I thought this temple was to dragons alone, though it makes sense we would have worshippers, guards, other faithful.
I'll describe the room in a bit more detail, actually. Here you go. Violet marble tiles cover the walls and floor, though all are cracked or broken, revealing rough-hewn stone beneath. Sconces are attached to the walls at each corner. One of them holds a torch that burns with a greenish fire, which you've already identified is continual flame, Dysis. A marble sarcophagi, easily 9 feet long, lies in the room's center. The coffin is carved with dragon imagery, and the head of the sarcophagus resembles a dragon's head. Rusting iron clasps firmly lock down the lid, keeping it sealed, keeping it shut.
Hey, Lars.
Yeah.
how do you feel about doing something silly?
Oh, fine.
Cool. Yep.
I have a crowbar.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's all try to unclasp these rusted iron clasps and see what's beneath.
Alrighty. I'll need sleight of hand or athletics checks to try and break these open.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Is that a 16 Dysis and then 10 Lars?
One sec.
He's adding his
There we
guidance.
go.
Plus
It's,
3.
it's a 19.
19. As you begin to prise apart the locks, you watch as Cleric sniffs the air.
Smell nothing. Smells like nothing inside. Is this really worth our time? The eggs are clearly not here.
Cleric begins to move around the room looking for any other secret doors. Sylver, with Dysis and Lars's help, you make quick work of the locks, prying them open one by one. As each lock falls to the floor with a clang, the lid is now ready to be lifted. As the three of you grasp the edge of the stone and slowly push it, it has to slide. There's no way you're lifting this thing up. As you slowly slide it, there is a haze over the contents of the sarcophagi. At first it appears empty, but as the lid gets pushed more than halfway off the top, Dysis, you can see there is a very, very powerful transmutation spell, keeping something in here invisible. Can you make me an Arcana check before you finish pushing this all the way off and before the magic is dispelled? Can you give me an Arcana check to see what see if you can figure out what this spell is?
Holy
Is that a
shit.
20? Is that a natural 20?
God.
This is the Sequester spell. This is a 7th level transmutation spell. A creature, a willing creature or object can be hidden away, safe from detection for the duration. When the spell is cast on an object or a target, it becomes invisible and cannot be targeted by divination spells or perceived through scrying senses created by divination spells. If the target is a creature, it falls into a state of suspended animation. Time ceases to flow for it, and it does not grow older. The spell ends until dispelled or after a condition has been met. Examples of conditions might be after 1,000 years or when the Tarask awakens, is what is written here.
Not when it gets spotted.
In this instance, you're pretty confident the Sequester spell is dispelled when the sarcophagi is opened.
Oh god. Can I get a shape of it?
No, you can't see anything. The Sequester spell keeps it completely invisible, even with a natural 20.
I will just be like, okay, so there's something in there. It's under very
hope so.
powerful, under very powerful magic is hiding it.
7th level spell, Dysis.
Something I can only dream of. If we open it, we find
As
out
a
what
warlock,
it is.
as a warlock, you will never cast a spell that high. Sorry. Sorry. That was unnecessary.
A little bit harsh.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
I get one a day eventually. If we open it, we'll find out what it is. It could be a creature, or it could be a item. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some sort of creature they've kept in stasis for a very long time. That's going to pop up and be kind of mad we opened it.
Then we'll just close it.
But okay, you say that. Me saying that though, that's just telling you what there is. I want to open it up and see what's inside.
I want to know what's inside.
Look, curiosity killed the cat. You know what brought back? Knowledge. We open
Alrighty.
it. I want
Yep.
us all to
I'm with you.
agree.
Yep.
Cool.
Alrighty. This is what you see.
I want the TPK to be.
As the lid of the sarcophagi is pushed fully open, the spell disappears in a flash of blue-green light. inside the sarcophagus is a horrifying creature. Humanoid, dressed in rotted finery, but its jewelry and rings, adored with tiny silver dragons, do still sparkle. The creature's body is shrunken and elongated, its flesh a rubbery, putrid green. Its black hair is long, thick, and ropey. Its beady eyes flash open and it snarls as it pushes its way up out of the sarcophagi. It resembles most closely a troll, but far different to any troll you've seen before. I will place it on the map, and I would like all of you to please roll me initiative. Actually, I'm happy to... No, we will roll again. Roll again.
Are you sure we can keep the 23?
Yeah, no, roll again. That's only fair.
I would rather roll again.
Here we go. I've got a picture from the new D&D 24. I don't like the new one as much. The old one was better.
No, the new one's kind of weird.
Do you know what? It feels... I don't want to do this. I don't want to be that guy who like falsely accuses stuff of looking AI when it's not. But it just... Is it just me? Or does it kind of give a little bit of AI vibe? I'm sure it's not.
I think it's because the leather, like the loincloth is the same color and texture as the rest of it.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not. I'm looking at it. I don't think it is. I'm not seeing any of the classic side. It's the trees in the background that kind of do it for me.
Yeah, I think because the trees have the same texture as itself.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not.
The grain and stuff moves in the same way.
I'm choosing to believe it's not for my own sanity. Let me chuck on some slightly more...
Well, it looks less like a troll and more like just a swamp monster.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if I like that either.
I'm looking at the leg.
Okay, so right. Yeah, the fact it like melts into the ground as well. There's a bit of uncanny valley about that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's funny, isn't it? But like, all of us have had the same kind of feeling, which is really interesting. We're all a bit suspicious of it. I should probably remove Jot from the, or remove Murph from the initiative.
You don't have to. Murph is dead.
He's definitely dead. Is that everyone's initiative? Have I rolled Banditos? No, that's from before, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's from last time.
Yeah, it's from before.
And Calcrix from last time as well.
I do need to roll Calcrix again. I thought I had, but I clearly didn't click on the token. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, first up to act. Sylver, what's your dexterity? You might not be first.
16. Oh, sorry.
You are first.
Cool. I will stab.
Fantastic.
You weren't expecting it.
What?
No, I'm blown away by this decision of yours to stab.
Am I flanking from here with Lars where he is, or do I need to just like move slightly?
Oh no, you're flanking with Lars. That's fine.
Chick. Probably doesn't help me. 13.
13 is not enough to hit, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's try again. 16?
16 is enough to hit. That's with the offhand, hey? Yep.
Yeah. And then 11 damage.
Because it's your offhand, do you get the full...
Sneak attack is on 1 attack per turn, and because it's the psionic, it's rolling d4 instead of d6 as an offhand attack.
Gotcha. And you still get the full plus
so it works
3.
a little bit different than just a normal offhand, because it is... if you can manifest a blade in your free hand and make attack with that blade, it's got different traits.
Cool. Psychic damage, you say?
Of course.
Done. I will mark
it
that
better not
off.
be immune.
I've marked it off. Anything else on your turn, Sylver?
No, that is my attack.
As you carve into the dragon priest's body, this troll-like form, you watch as the mottled flesh begins to knit back together where you had just stabbed it. Not as much as to fully heal the injury that was left. This sort of like
Psychically doesn't leave an injury.
Yeah, psychic. What do we want to say for psychic? Like a silvery kind of scar on the surface, or like a section of grayed skin?
It says it leaves absolutely no mark when it deals damage.
In that case, then you just watch as the troll The troll dragon priest begins to stand up taller as if slightly revitalized. As it spins around, it is going to make its attacks. It's going to make an attack against Sylver and an attack against Andrew. Can you roll d4 for me? 1, 2 is you. 3, 4 is Lars.
3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4.
Got 2. Yeah.
Perfect.
That hits.
Yeah. Holy shit. That is a 9 to hit Sylver.
These are.
And a 14 to hit Dysis.
Yep.
It's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage, Dysis, as the dragon priest smashes into you and throws you into the spike. No, he doesn't. Just smashes into you. That is the dragon priest's go. It is Bandito's go next. Bandito is going to immediately rush forwards. No, he's not. He's going to rush back. We know how Bandito plays this. I would like to play him as a cleric, how like a cleric should be played, but this is how Bandito plays, and I have to play it as the character does, as the player does. He's going to do a healing word as a bonus action on Dysis, and then he's going to use Toll the Dead as his action. And because it is hurt, it will be 1d12. Alrighty. You get 11 points of healing, Dysis.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And that is going to be a fail on the Dragon Priest. That is going to be 6 points of necrotic damage. It does take necrotic damage. Dysis, it is your go next as Bandito goes, I gotcha. Gives you a thumbs up.
I'm gonna just bring my hands up and then like a dragon's mouth, just open it up and then burning hands.
Nice. I better make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Lars and Sylver look like they're just out of the way, actually. So that's pretty good. Dexterity saving throw. That is a 8. I think that's a fail.
That's a fail. And
Oh boy.
14 fire damage.
14 fire damage. As the fire burns across the dragon priest's form, it does not look like it is enjoying this. The wounds that it had been slowly regenerating are cauterized and burned away. It is struggling. Anything else on your turn, Dysis?
I cast a spell, so I can't.
No. That's a cantrip. You still cast a leveled spell.
But Burning Hands is first.
Sorry.
Level.
Yeah, Burning Hands. Sorry, I thought you did.
It's
thought you did Eldritch Blast. That's so funny.
Can't cast a spell. No, that's me.
Calcrix is going to move up and try and bite the troll. 6 is a miss. 9 is a miss. That is Calcrix's go. Lars, it is your go next.
Okay. I will, with my great sword in 2 hands, take a swing.
I rolled a 2 and a 5.
With a +2 of the 12. I'd like to roll a d8 to see if I can hit.
Yep. I believe. That'll take it to
15,
17. That'll do it. Would you like to roll me some damage?
Um, 12
Lars,
plus the 5, so 17 damage.
How would you like to do this? Excuse me.
I guess I will. I'll swing it from the side and slash it straight across its torso, attempting to cut it in half.
As your blade slices through its flesh, you watch as the dragon priest bends over as its guts spill out, mummified and partially corrupted by whatever form it's taken on, before it slowly falls to the ground, reaching a hand out towards you, Lars, before falling dead at your feet. You can see, now that you're out of initiative, the dragon priest, the clothes it's wearing, the rings and things, were made for someone far smaller. This creature was probably once more humanoid. Maybe even resembling the elves in the previous room, but something very unusual happened to turn it into this. But with that, you are now out of initiative.
With my detect magic, is there anything coming from the sarcophagus or from the body?
As you look inside the sarcophagi, there's no magic emanating from the body. As soon as it's dead, the creature is no more. There is no more magic there. Inside the sarcophagi, there's not any magic in there, but there are items of interest. Actually, we'll tell you what. Can you roll me an investigation or a perception check, Dysis? Bandito will give you advantage. He'll give you help.
Perception.
This is probably a bit too intense for what you guys are doing right now. Let me try a different. Let me try something.
Advantage. Hang on a sec. Yeah, we'll take the first one.
Alrighty, what was the first one? 15. Alrighty. As you begin to pour through the items, Dysis, that you can see in the bottom, you find the following things. I'm going to paste these in chat because there's a whole bunch of them. Feel free to add them to. Here we go. Feel free to add them to the bag of holding. You find an ornate ceremonial dagger that you think is worth about 125 gold pieces, 2 silver rings worth about 15 gold pieces each, a silver amulet worth about 15 gold pieces, 220 silver pieces, 50 gold pieces, and 4 spell scrolls. Command, cure wounds, inflict wounds, and guiding bolt.
Yes, please.
In addition, Dysis, could you please roll me a d4?
Oh.
I'm good at that.
That's a 3. Could you please roll me a d100?
Not so good at that.
53. You guys are really going for the averages of the 50s. You find... Oh, this is very good for you guys. Inside the sarcophagi, Dysis, partially hidden underneath the pillow that the head was laying on, is a strange helmet that covers most of the face. Long, pointed elven ears, a little bit draconic looking. I'll actually display the picture so that you can see it. A very unusual looking helm. Dysis, the magic glowing from this is divination magic.
I'll put it on.
No.
Lars, as you put the helmet on. Yeah, Lars, as you put the helmet on. Oh, wait, you can't because you have to take off your hood and your hood is cursed.
Yeah.
You can't remove your hood.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Cool. I'll keep it on to identify it later. That's not a problem.
I'm happy to share. It is a helm of comprehend languages.
That would have been handy earlier.
That would have been so handy earlier.
We should come here first.
Yeah, why didn't, you know what?
You couldn't
Why
have
didn't
gotten
we
in
come
here.
here first?
You couldn't have gotten it. That is what you find inside the sarcophagi.
Awesome. Cool. Add that to the party bag of holding. The scrolls. I'm just trying to think.
Make sure I write it down so you guys have a reference to it. We have to come back and find it. That's what you find.
Awesome. That's actually so much good stuff. Cool. There's...
You watch as Calcrix looks over the dragon priest.
No, there must be more here. This is... No. There is a chamber with eggs. I am sure of it.
do you want to have a look? Let's just have a look around.
Yeah, can we have a look around the room?
Yeah.
Question.
Hello.
The flames that are on the wall in the corners, is it actually just only the one that's lit?
It's just
or are
one.
they all lit?
Just one with continual flame.
Is there a way to... I'm just going to go around and kind of light the others.
Yeah. How do you do that?
I can just produce flame.
Produce flame?
Yep, I can just produce it in my hand and I'll just go around and light them.
As the fire wells up in your hands, Dysis, as you release it onto the torches in the other 3 corners burn with red flame. Nothing happens.
So what's the flame on? It's like on a sconce or a torch?
There are 4 torches in each there's a torch in each of the corner of the rooms. These 4 torches. One of them's burning with this blue-green magical flame. The rest are now alight with just normal red-orange fire that Dysis has lit.
Can we take that lit torch around
Yep.
to the other 4? Other
Pull it
3?
out.
Yeah.
I'll snuff out the other ones.
As you pass the green flame to each of the torches and then put the torch back in the wall sconce, there is a grinding of stone on stone, and you watch as a narrow passageway opens up towards the south.
Good job, Lars.
I think you started it. You started the brainstorm.
You watch as Calcrix rushes forwards, excited, pushing through into the room beyond.
I guess we're following.
Yeah.
The narrow passageway moves forwards, tight around you. And as you move down along it, you soon find yourselves coming to a large stone chamber. It is semicircular. 3 layers of shelvings rise, one at 4 feet, one at 8 feet, and one at 12 feet, rising up around you. And nestled are 14 dragon eggs.
Holy shit. Just a couple.
You watch as Calcrix smiles, moving up towards the eggs, sniffing each of them, as she then turns and looks towards all of you.
Well, once again you have proven yourselves worthy of the title of my Dragon Guard. I am loath to let you leave. You have been too useful. But I made a promise, and a word once given, I will not go back on. What do you want? Do you wish to stay? Do you wish to leave? Is there some boon you would ask of me that I can grant?
Lars and I just look at each other like, yeah, we want to, like, a boon. Great. Anything you bestow
It's all
upon us
enticing,
would
but I think we have other business that we have to attend to, or that we should be investigating.
and all boons bestowed upon you would be a great honor.
Well then, there is one thing I can grant you.
And you watch as Calcrix moves over towards the center of the chamber. Climbing up over the pillars that rise up around it, she soon returns with a egg-shaped gemstone in her mouth. It's been carved beautifully to resemble the scales of a dragon, to resemble the eggs in the room around you. It is a gemstone. You can see partially through it. It is translucent. My question to you guys is, what color would you like it to be? I will give you the options now. It could be topaz, ruby, sapphire, onyx, moonstone, emerald, or opalescent.
Opalescent would be the closest to white, yeah.
Moonstone.
Yeah. Moonstone's sort of like a dusky grayish white. The opalescent is kind of like the shimmering pearl.
Rainbow
colour.
opal.
Yeah. Almost like a chitin kind of rainbow iridescence to it.
You've seen opal before, sure.
Yeah, mate. He's from fucking Australia.
I was just trying to think, because like I don't know exactly what moonstone looks like. It's sort of like a
It's like a white smoky gemstone.
white smoky.
Yeah.
Do we go for the one that's similar to?
It's your choice.
I think the
Other two.
This music is still way too intense for what you guys are doing right now. I'm so sorry. Let me try that again. Actually, let's do
I know
this
there's
one.
probably like a different value for all of them, and one's probably worth way more than the rest. But
I'm down for Moonstone.
I'm down for moonstone because it represents.
Moonstone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Probably Sylver would be the one she hands this to. You've been the one who's sort of consistently kind of spoken with Calcrix. You're the one who's formed the strongest relationship with her. Can you please add a moonstone dragon egg to your inventory, Sylver? Or to the party inventory, your choice. I do need to know if it's going in the bag of holding or not.
I'll put it in mine.
Cool.
For now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Calcrix snorts a little bit.
Well, as I said, I am loath to see you leave. You have proven yourselves most worthy the title of my Dragon Guard. But with these eggs, I shall ensure my siblings hatch, and we shall fill these halls with dragonlings once again. If your travels should bring you back here, a suitable offering would allow me to accept you once again as my Dragon Guard.
Of course.
Okay. Would show no disrespect.
Good. Now take your stinking lizards out of my citadel. And make sure the
Yes,
people
ma'am.
of that town know that they sleep, they live in the shadow of my citadel. And I will suffer no upstarts in my territory.
We will pass your message on.
Good.
With that, Calcric stretches and pads over to the eggs. Takes up a position, wrapping herself around one of the other white dragon eggs. As she looks across the rest of you, and then snuggles in, closing her eyes, wrapping her lizard-like form around the egg.
I'll give a deep bow before backing out the way we came.
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably would have bowed and then backed up.
As you make your way back outside the chamber, moving through, avoiding the traps. Well, you don't really need to disengage them. So you just stroll over the pressure plates and make your way back outside. You blink against the sudden blinding light shining down from above. It seems it is maybe just before midday, which means you've spent really a full day and a half inside those catacombs below.
We did have, what, at least two
short
long rests?
No, I think it was 2 short rests and a long rest.
Two
wasn't
short rests and one long rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we had 2 long rests because we leveled
Was
up
it 2
while we were
long
in
rests?
there.
Oh, in that case,
we leveled up as part of a short rest.
Yeah.
Leveled up as part
I
of
was
the
going to
short
say.
rest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2
Given the
short
grace
rests.
of God.
Ha. Pretty sure it was 2 short rests and a long rest. Yeah, with the sun blinding you momentarily as you step out into the light, you almost forgot what the sunlight looked like. Even though it was a short time in the catacombs, it felt like weeks down there. And as you begin to stride back out into the open air once again, I guess my question is, where are you headed? Did you want to go back to the village? Did you want to bypass that and make your way back towards the portal? You know the portal is the way back from here. It stayed open.
Do we want the village?
I
do the right
feel
thing?
like well, I would change back into my normal for a start. I'm still a gnome.
Yeah.
I feel like we should not take the fire snakes through the village.
I can meet you guys up there if you want.
Yeah, I think just doing a brief split, meeting at the portal with a couple of us going to the town and saying, "Hey, FYI, we took care of your little kobold problem. Don't cause any problems for the dragon there, or it's going to kill you."
Also, your people that you were after were dead.
Yeah, so Bradford's dead, so it was about that. But there's no more blights, so we fix your problems. Where's our reward?
I'm happy. Well, I'm happy for you guys if you don't want to go through that in detail. If you're happy to power through that as you report back towards the village elder, reveal the state of the situation. How much do you share? Do you share that there's now a dragon living in there, and that dragon is...
Yes, I will 100% tell them that there's a dragon there, and if they don't behave, they're all getting not torched, frosted. They express some
But it poses no threat.
concern about this and ask if there's any way that you could get rid of the dragon too.
No, the dragon is our overlord now.
Wait,
You
you
are
want to harm the
thanked.
dragon? Hang on a second.
You are thanked for removing the threat of the blights, but no reward is offered, Sylver. Seems like telling them that they're still going to be under the thumb of a dragon hasn't really filled them with much confidence in your abilities.
You can kill them, and there will be no trace of you.
To be fair,
it's fine.
have a look at the group inventory. You guys have basically
Yeah.
looted the
Yeah,
treasure of
yeah,
the.
yeah.
You've looted the treasure of the
pretty
Sunless Citadel. Do you? I guess the question is: do you reveal that you've kind of looted the Sunless Citadel now? That there's nothing left in there worth pursuing, or do you keep that to yourself?
Yes.
Oh, you share
I
that.
would
That there's.
No, I'm not there, but I would recommend it to them.
Are you a mile away?
I don't know how
No.
far I
No, he wouldn't be a mile away.
Cool. I'm relaying all of this to you through our mind link that is still currently active.
tell them there's
And so
nothing
you
worth,
tell me.
tell them there's nothing worth venturing down there for.
I will do so. I will let them know that there's nothing really down there worth venturing for, but I will, out of my inventory, I will give them to Bradford's signet ring the additional signet ring that we found, as well as like proof that we did indeed find the people they were looking for, and that unfortunately they are no more. And I will also just give them one of the gemstones that we found that we tucked away. There was one that was like worth like 25 gold or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're worth 20 to 25. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take one of those out and be like, look, there wasn't really much there. The kobolds had already looted a ton of it, and taken it away to wherever they're from. As far as we know, I will let them know about not the kobolds, the goblins. And I will let them know that there are goblins that are a 2-day walk away in that direction, and we believe that they've already looted everything and taken it to their hometown. So just keep an eye out for them.
Yeah.
But the dragon itself is fine.
Okay. The mayor of the town is disappointed that that the adventurers were dead, but thanks you for your efforts in trying to save them. Thanks you for passing over their rings. There's not much more they can say. This is a poor farming village. They don't really have much to give you. Learning that you've looted the shit from the Citadel is considered reward enough. And as you make your way to rejoin
the
Dysis...
goblins looted it.
Exactly. As you make your way up towards the portal to rejoin Dysis, that is where we're going to leave off for tonight. We're going to jump back in because there's a little bit more that has to happen around your return home, and I want to make sure Archie's here for it. There's some choices he will need to make that I want him to make for his character. So that is where we are going to wrap up for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. That is all we have time for. We will be back tomorrow night for Return of the Giants, and back next week for more Cosmere, Tales from the Yawning Portal, and Return of the Giants as well. I am going to do a raid over to a lovely friend of the channel. Let's go and raid Tabletop Time Roleplay. I haven't seen them doing stuff before. Looks like they're doing a Lucifera campaign. Let's go and get that raid over. I'll get that loaded up. For everyone else, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you all again next time. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, to hit the subscribe button by taking all of the gemstones that you can hide from a dragon's gaze, to leave a comment by completely emptying out the citadel you're exploring of all living things apart from said dragon. And then obviously hit the like button by then lying to the villagers about how much stuff you just took. Like, why not? Keep that web going. We will see you all again next time. Until then, stay safe, stay well. See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.